Hello there, everybody. Sublime92 aka Nightmare, and welcome back to Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. In the last episode, we witnessed possibly the greatest thing I think I have ever witnessed in any game, really. And that was the amazingness of Kay riding a freaking toy. It was so cool. It was so cute. Sorry. Okay. Also, the puzzle room was actually rather infuriating. I heard some people were actually pretty... It was kind of a pain in the ass, especially for people who weren't familiar with darts. Which, yeah, that's, Anyway. What is this place? A warehouse? Oh, wait, that's me. A warehouse?
Hey, look over there.
White doors? Those doors are white.
Shall we have a look then?
I mean, it's not like we got much choice, may as well. Are these chromatic doors too?
They're all the same, though.
Well, this one's locked.
This one won't open either.
No luck here.
It looks like they have the same locking mechanism as the other chromatic doors.
So these will be the next doors to open. We should go let the others know.
Right.
Memento Mori. If the 9th lion ate the sun. Okay, where's my notebook? I start recording and I lose sight of my... Oh, there it is. Alright, well... Alice and I turned to go, but Kay stayed put. Is something wrong?
No. I just feel as if I've seen this warehouse before.
Well, what if this is like... Maybe this isn't your first Nonary game you've been put into? So basically kind of a, Well, shit, if I actually say that out loud, I would be spoiling a very particular game that I'm a part of. That I'm doing. Oh my god, why do I have so many notes already written? Wait. You've been here before?
I don't know. Perhaps I haven't been here. Only somewhere very similar.
Somewhere very similar.
You mean the Floor A warehouse?
Perhaps.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Huh? What the hell?
Someone else must have opened one of the AB gates.
Before we got back?
What?
I imagine they don't care what happens to the rest of us. That would be the most logical explanation.
That's kind of a dick move.
In any event, we should return quickly.
Yeah. Let's get going, guys. I'm sorry. What? What brain-dead monkey did that? My god, we have a ways to go. Oh, took a cookies down. Okay, what asshole did it? Which one did it? I need to know. Warehouse A.
Sigma?
Hey. Where's Tenmyoji's team? Are they not back yet?
Nope, we were the first.
Then wait a little longer before you open the AB gate.
It wasn't us. I tried to stop him, but...
Come on, it's not like when we open the door really affects the matches, right? It's cool.
Dio!
No, it's not cool.
Hey, you asshole!
Your team returned quite early, Dio. Did your investigation go smoothly?
I guess.
Which room did you guys go to?
The treatment center.
Treatment center? How is that different from the infirmary? I was about to ask that.
There were these pod things.
You mean like sand pods?
Look, just go see for yourself, alright?
We don't have that much time now, thanks to you, asshole.
I don't feel like explaining it.
Dude! Okay, no. Fuck you. You open the door, immediately activating the freaking time limit, and then you don't feel like explaining it and making us waste our time to go do it? Fuck you!
You took something from the treatment center, didn't you?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You did. I saw it too. After we opened the safe, you grabbed something out of it and put it in your pocket. Show us what you took.
Grab him!
Get away from me!
Clover shoved her hand into Dio's pocket and began to dig around.
It should be in this one.
Let go!
Before Dio could push her away, Clover found what she was looking for.
I knew it!
What the? An injection gun. The label on the vial says neostigmine. What's this stuff for? Wait, isn't that a... let me guess, paralysis?
I don't know, but I feel like I've heard that name before somewhere.
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Fuck you!
Hey!
With a desperate lunge, Dio managed to grab the gun back from Clover. But before she had a chance to protest...
Have any of you seen Quark? Anyone? Please!
What? Quark? Did something happen to him?
We found a pantry on the other side of the red door, but after we left, he just disappeared.
We've looked everywhere, but we can't find him.
You think he's lost?
Don't you think you're being a little optimistic there? Come on.
What?
That little jerk's probably dead by now. We've already found one corpse, right?
Dude!
What the hell is wrong with you?
Again, a question I was going to ask. What the fuck, Dio?
How could you? Why would you say such a horrible thing?
Whoa, simmer down there. Just saying it's a possibility.
Well, even if it is, we should all be looking for him.
Yes!
As we began to file out, I saw Alice staring intently into the corner of the warehouse. It seemed strange, but looking for Quark was my priority. Alice staring intently into the corner of the warehouse. Okay. I turned and headed toward the magenta door. God damn it, Dio. So now we waste our time. Well, not really wasting our time. We gotta go figure out where the hell Quark is, but... Damn it! Dio, you're making it hard for me to like you. Asshat. Quark! Are you in here? Guess not. Damn. Let's try floor B then. Maybe he's getting drunk. Yeah, probably not. He's a minor. It's not funny to joke about that. I'm a terrible person. Oh well! That boy better still be alive, damn it. Temyoji's team took the red door. They probably already searched that area pretty thoroughly then. Maybe I'll try the blue door. Okay. Holy shit, though. Rec room. Yeah, now we're back in here. The place of my freaking nightmares and headaches galore. I did not like this place. I did not like this puzzle particularly. Quark! Where are you? He's not here either. Where the hell did he go?
Maybe he's inside that box.
Ah, Sigma.
Hey, Kay.
Any luck?
Nothing. I can't find him anywhere.
I see.
What about you? Never mind. If you'd found him, you'd have said something already.
Indeed. I went to the treatment center, as well as the Floor B warehouse, but he was not there.
Oh well. Let's head back to the Floor A warehouse.
Good idea. Perhaps the others have had more luck.
I'm sorry, shouldn't we beat the shit out of Dio?
Find him?
Sorry. We couldn't find him anywhere.
I see.
Are the three of you the only others to have returned?
Yeah, we're it.
I'm guessing you guys didn't have any luck either.
Yeah, no clues or anything.
I don't get it. With this many people looking, it seems like we'd be able to find him pretty fast.
Quark is only a child. It's possible he's become trapped in a small, enclosed space.
Well, wouldn't we at least be able to hear him calling for help?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, and by the way, another one of these guys kind of told me this game has like kind of a bunch of visual glitches. So, Clover smiling? Like a little axe murderer or something? Yeah, that's gonna be prevalent through the whole game. That's great. Makes it impossible to read her emotions.
Quark.
Tenmyoji's shoulders slumped. He looked old, much older than he had when we met. I could see tears glistening at the corners of his eyes. For just a moment, I saw in them all his pain, fear, and despair, and it felt like someone had put my heart in a vice. Then Dio appeared, and the mood suddenly changed.
Hey, you guys, come here. What are you standing
Dio.
around for? They're in the crew quarters. Just come
What?
on.
What? Crew quarters. Ah! What?
No.
What? What? How?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
What? Who? Wait a minute, that gun! There was a roaring in my ears. Breathing? Heartbeat? But my footsteps sounded muffled, as if I was hearing them through layers of cotton. I pressed a shaking hand to Alice's neck. Her skin was still warm, but the only pulse I felt was my own. Looking down, it was clear why. Something had been driven into her chest so far that only the hilt was visible, and the entire front of her body was covered in blood. No one could survive something like that. I forced myself to swallow the stinging lump in my throat and turned toward Luna. Unlike Alice, at first glance she seemed unharmed. As I reached for her neck to check for a pulse, however, I saw a red mark near her jawline. Nearby on the floor sat an injection gun. I already knew what I would find, but pressed my fingers to her neck and waited. Nothing. Son of a... They're dead. What the fuck? Is this because I didn't side with... Is that because I didn't pick Luna?
My God. What on earth happened here?
That bastard killed them.
Who?
Whoever it was that killed the old lady in the AB room.
You're saying this mystery person killed Luna and Alice?
Maybe only one of them was supposed to be killed. but the murderer had to kill the other to keep them quiet.
Or perhaps they killed one another. Luna stabbed Alice in the chest, after which Alice attacked her with the injection gun.
But Luna's got no reason. Alice has got no reason.
That's pretty far-fetched.
Yeah, I kind of agree with, for once I agree with Fi on this.
Look at Alice's clothes. No sign of a struggle.
Which means she was taken by surprise.
I don't think they fought.
Then were they killed somewhere else and then brought here?
I think Alice was killed here, because if she wasn't, I'm pretty sure we would have seen a trail of blood. Then again, the murderer could have easily cleared up the blood, but... I'm sorry! What am I, only 4 episodes in? Really?
No. If that were the case, there would be much less blood.
I guess that's true.
Okay, Kay's got the right idea.
Whatever the case, we have too few clues to figure it out right now.
Obviously, Dio was the most suspicious because he was the one that had the damn gun!
We'd all separated to look for Quark. Any one of us could have done it.
You mean the killer is one of us?
Do you think there's someone else in here?
Do you think that Zero Senior killed these two, as well as the old woman?
Oh, give me a break. How can you just sit around here talking?
No point in making a fuss.
Are you fucking kidding me? One of us is a killer.
You mean you, possibly?
I can't think of a better reason to make a fuss.
You do realize you're the most likely suspect, don't you?
Thank you, Fi.
Excuse me?
You wait until the rest of us have gathered in the warehouse. Then you kill Alice and Luna. You pretended to be the first to find them, and...
Are you saying I did this?
I'm just saying it's a possibility. You don't need to get so worked up about it.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What?
All players, please enter your votes.
Wait a minute. How am I supposed to do this without my partner?
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
So if you don't vote, your choice is set to ally? I guess that means Luna's vote will be ally for this round.
Yes, it does. Perhaps that outcome is what the killer was after.
They killed Alice and Luna for that? Who would Luna's opponent be?
Quark and myself.
One person is missing and the others bought the farm. I'd say this old fart's the most suspicious one here.
You want to say that to my face?
Yeah, you killed her so you could get a few more points in the AB game.
Are you an idiot? How do you explain Alice? She's playing against Kay, not me!
Not quite. Even without his partner Alice, Sigma will still be able to cast a vote as he wishes.
Then maybe that's why Luna died. Maybe they meant to kill Sigma, but something went wrong and they...
True. I suppose that is a possibility. But we are engaging in pure speculation here. There is little to no evidence to support any of this.
That is true, Kay. Well, we should probably head back to the warehouse.
We should take their bracelets with us then.
Huh? Do they really matter anymore?
Without their bracelets, some of us would be unable to open the secondary chromatic doors.
Oh.
You're pretty calm, pal. Too calm. You did it, didn't you?
A sterling deduction. I await your further insight. He wears a mask, therefore he is guilty, perhaps?
What did you just say?
I think he's kind of calling you out on your immediate bias.
Are you fucking with me?
Knock it off. Is there really any point to arguing about this?
Agreed. We aren't getting any younger here.
I apologize. We should return to the warehouse.
Alice.
Come on, Clover. We gotta go. Why are you smiling? The programmer's fucked up.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I can't just leave her here.
Clover.
If you don't vote, Dio might get out.
Huh?
He's got 6 BP right now. If you don't vote, you will automatically ally. And I bet my left arm he'll pick Betray. That'd be 3 points, which will put him at 9. Once he's got that, there's nothing stopping him from opening the number 9 door. I'll try and pick Ally, of course, but Dio's not an idiot. He'll try and stop me or get in my way somehow.
Dio will have 9 points?
What are you gonna do, Clover? If you stay here, you might be letting Alice's killer get away.
Fine. I'll do it.
Okay.
There's no way I'm going to let him get 9 points.
Good. Let's go.
Honestly, if I have to make an educated guess, actually more of a biased guess at this rate, I'm sorry. The fact that we're not even pointing out the...
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Wait a minute. There's a logical way to figure this out. Check Dio to see if he still has a gun. Doing it that way, if it turns out he has a gun, that might clear him of suspicion. And that would mean that there's actually multiple versions of that injection gun. However, if he refuses and he doesn't actually have that gun, I'm just saying, there's a logical way to figure this out. Just freaking pin Dio down and look. I took a deep breath and unlocked the AB room. No matter how hard I looked for answers, all I found were more questions. Who had killed Alice and Luna? Where was Quark? I wasn't in any kind of mood to play along with Zero's ridiculous games, but at this point I didn't really have a choice. I heaved a silent sigh and started toward the entrance to my AB room.
Sigma, what would you say to voting Ally? I would reciprocate, of course.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You have 5 BP. If we both ally, then you will gain 2 points, leaving you with 7 in total. Should you also cooperate mutually in the following round, you would gain another 2 points, bringing you to 9.
That's kind of what I was gonna plan.
Conversely, if you were to choose to betray me during this round, you would gain 3 points, for a total of 8. In other words, you will be unable to reach 9 BP until the round following this one. That being the case, choosing Ally is the most logical choice.
I agree with you on this. True, but how many points do you have?
Me?
As I recall, you and Clover chose Betray in the first AB game. That means you should have 6 BP right now. If you betray me and get another 3, you could get all the way to 9 this round.
Ah, yes, that is true. However, escaping as soon as possible is not my goal.
But you picked Betray in the first round, didn't you?
That was in the interest of my own safety. As I only had 3 points at the time, the prospect of losing 2 of them was very unsettling. Now that I have 6 BP, I have some room for error.
You're thinking about this very logically. That or you're an incredibly good actor. But, me being as naive as I am, I kind of want to believe in the good, so... Why wouldn't you want to get out of here as soon as you possibly could?
Of course I would like to, but attempting to do so would be unwise.
Why's that? Is it because there's actually a lot of unanswered questions at the moment?
Isn't it obvious? If I escape on my own, everyone else will be trapped here forever.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten what Zero told us?
The number 9 door only opens once! Once that happens, it's all over! It'll close for good after 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you could get stuck.
I trust you remember now?
So if someone opens it and escapes...
Precisely. Did you not realize? Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything.
Hey, don't tell me you're planning to just leave us all in the lurch and take off by yourself.
I would never do that. Consider the following. If I did manage to get to 9 points before anyone else, do you think the rest of our companions would allow me to leave?
Fair assumption.
Especially knowing that, if they did, they would remain here for the rest of their lives?
Well, no. Of course we'd stop you.
You see? Working toward leaving as a group is the most logical choice for me.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Our time is nearly up. I trust you will choose wisely.
Yeah, of course. You too. Alright, let's get this started.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex's game polling closes.
Kay had made a compelling argument, but I still had to make my choice. Would he really choose a ally? If I chose ally and he chose betray, he'd have 9 points and I'd have 2. Still, even if he did have 9 points, he might not try and escape right away. The question was, how much could I trust him? How much trust could I give a man whose face I'd never seen?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex's game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
I want to believe in him. I want to believe in the good. I really do. So if I get stabbed in the back, then that's my own fault for trusting him.
Ambidex gates now opening.
I am just going to choose to trust him.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
All right. They betrayed each other. Betray ally. Ah! Well. Okay. That's what I get.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Yeah, I should have figured. I mean, now that I think... Okay, this is me trying to believe in the good here. By doing it this way, Kay secures 9 points. So technically, even in those 9 seconds, knowing this, we could probably all, as a group, escape.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Damn it, I still want to believe in the good, okay? What?
So you did indeed choose ally.
You tricked me!
I apologize.
Sigma! You fucking idiot! Now Kay's got 9 points thanks to your stupid ass.
Yeah, but now we can escape, dumbass. But he's not going to just leave us.
I apologize for taking further advantage of your trust, but I will be leaving.
What? Before we could react, Kay slipped past us with speed and agility that belied his size. In the blink of an eye, he was standing in front of the number 9 door.
Kay! God damn it! Wait, you son of a bitch!
He didn't give any sign that he'd heard Dio, just grabbed the lever and pulled it down.
Oh no!
Okay, guys, you can run.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Why did you do it? I trusted you, Kay.
The answer is obvious. 3 people have already been murdered. If I remain, I place myself in greater danger. A simple decision, really. I'm sure you would have done...
God damn it, Kay!
I apologize. I do intend to contact the police as soon as I have escaped. Now then.
Kay! Wait! He didn't even turn around. And we just stood there gawking like fucking idiots. Logic, where are you? Probably escaping me, I guess. This is what I get for trusting people. Oh well.
The number 9 door has closed.
Well, everybody, at least now you understand that if you guys were trapped in a nonary game alongside me, you know I would get us all fucked over. So you're better off probably just murdering me on the first, I don't know, the first time, I guess. Damn it.
This ends the nonary game.
And we all stood there like fucking idiots instead of running alongside him and escaping.
Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Do we have any food?
He's gone.
Damn it! This is all your fault, Sigma!
What?
There's no point to blaming him now.
Yeah, it's not like we can open that door again.
Ah, damn it!
No. This isn't right. This can't be right. We stood there in silence, staring at the door. The only exit to the outside world, now closed forever. Our only chance of escaping now was to hope Kay would keep his word and contact the police. Alice, Luna, the old woman. Who had killed them? And where had Quark gone? There were questions we still hadn't answered, but we had plenty of time now. Perhaps we still would. Game over! Achievement unlocked. Every ending begins somewhere. That wasn't supposed to happen, achievement. Okay. What? That wasn't one of the endings? But it's labeled right. Okay. Okay. Well, we still got time, so... I guess let's see what happens if we pick Betray.
"30 seconds remain."
Okay, let's see what happens if we pick Betray. This would probably cast doubt on Kay. So... And we saw the other we saw the other one, so...
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Okay.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Betray, betray. Betray ally. Betray. Betray. Quark got 9 points. But where the fuck is Quark? So you picked Betray.
Leading to a draw, it would seem.
You don't feel bad about it or anything?
I could ask the same of you.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I had thought that you would choose ally.
If I had, then you'd have 9 BP right now, wouldn't you? Nice try. But I'm not gonna let you get out of here that easily.
As I told you before, even if I were to reach 9 BP, I would not necessarily leave immediately.
No, you talked with us a little bit, then you left.
I might choose to wait until everyone else had also reached 9 BP.
That's a lie. Yeah, well, I considered that. Didn't seem likely.
Then you do not trust me.
I want to trust you, but you kind of screwed me over there. Well...
No need to apologize. Trust must be earned in a game like this.
Says the guy who told me to trust him so he could betray me.
Indeed. Clearly, I don't deserve to be trusted.
The honesty is refreshing, but that's not really the brightest move.
So you chose betray too, huh? You just picked ally out of 9 BP right now.
Why on earth would I have done that?
There's no way Clover would have chosen Ally when you had a chance to betray her and get to 9 BP.
I guess Clover was thinking logically, and here I was trying to believe in the good of people. Hey! It gets me stabbed in the back every fucking time.
Are you an idiot or something?
Are you referring to me or Dio? Because I can answer that question rather easily. Yes, I am an idiot.
Bunch of smartasses.
More like a bunch of dumbasses. So you chose betray?
Of course. Luna's bracelet is already off. No risk of a penalty for her now.
That brings Quark's BP up to 9.
Are you worried that he might try and get out?
Well, if he were to do so, the rest of us would be trapped here.
Bet you're all pretty happy he isn't here right now, aren't you?
I'm not. I want to know where the hell the little bugger is! Whoa. Nobody's saying that.
Maybe you aren't saying it, but I know what you're thinking.
I highly doubt you know the complicated mechanizations of my mind.
The ambidex gates have closed.
No shit!
Round 3 of the ambidex game will be the star round.
The star round, huh?
Star keys are required to open the gates.
Oh, goody!
There is no set limit on usage of the star keys.
Oh?
The ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Oh. As many times as we want, huh? And that means we can play the AB game over and over and using these star keys, right?
So it would seem.
All right, well, where do we find them?
Beyond the next set of chromatic doors.
You mean the white ones?
Oh? You found them already?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys. Take a look at the map. There are 3 white doors in the floor B warehouse.
White doors, huh? Maybe that's where Quark went.
How would he get in there, though?
The warehouse on floor B, you said?
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to get through them until they open. We still got more than 80 minutes until that happens.
Damn.
We will need to form groups of colors that can make white.
Time we had a look at all our colors then.
Yeah, looks like they've been shoveled around again. Looks like I'm a blue solo.
I'm a magenta. Pear.
As am I.
You and me, huh? Better than Dio, I guess.
I mean, yeah.
You say something?
Better than Dio!
What color are you?
I'm a green solo. What's with the sigh?
Forget about it.
What about you two?
Cyan, pear.
Cyan. It's kind of confusing. I mean, we got 2 blues, but god, this game would be a bitch to colorblind people.
I'm a cyan pear, too.
Alice and Luna's bracelets have changed as well.
Oh, shit, they have.
Both of them are yellow pears.
Then, what color is Quark?
He's a red solo. In order to open the white doors, you'd normally need, say, red, blue, and green.
But solos can't group together, right?
That's why the pairs are magenta, yellow, and cyan. Magenta is a mix of red and blue. Yellow is a mix of red and green. Cyan is a mix of blue and green. So if you combine magenta with green, you get white. And so on.
I see.
Okay then. We just need to get to the floor B warehouse when the doors open, right? I'll be taking off then.
Where do you think you're going?
Anywhere that isn't here. Hanging out with a murderer doesn't sound like a good time to me.
The guy who insists on splitting up is usually the first to bite it.
You know, once again, Phi has a point.
What?
Well, then again, loners often turn out to be killers.
And Myoji also has a point.
Just what are you getting at, old man? You think I kill him?
Well, empty your pockets. Do you have the fucking syringe gun?
Well, maybe, maybe not. But you're pretty damn suspicious.
This could all be fucking solved if we looked.
You're trying to start something, you wrinkled old piece of...
Hey, knock it off. We don't actually know one of us is the killer, do we?
We have no evidence of that, no. But we do know that Zero Senior is one of us. And there is an excellent chance that Zero Senior and the killer are one and the same.
Then why did he kill Alice and Luna now? If Zero Senior wanted any of us dead, he could have done it way before this. While we were, I don't know, unconscious, for instance. What's the point of setting up this whole game just to kill two of your participants halfway through?
Wait, then are you saying there's another person in here somewhere?
It's possible. I think it might be a good idea for us to all look for the killer. Hey, there we go. Her expression changed.
Well, we gain nothing by standing around here.
Yeah. I've got to find Quark, and soon.
If we're going to search, we should go in pairs this time.
How are we going to pair up then?
I'm not going with Kay. If he decides he feels like snapping me in half, there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it.
I'll go with anyone besides Dio.
I don't want to go with Dio either.
Fine. He's hardly my first choice, but I'll take Dio.
Sorry, Phi.
What the hell?
Just figured that this way we don't have to make this into a huge argument. Besides, I'm gonna be stuck with you once we go through the chromatic doors anyway. No reason to put it off.
I will go with Sigma.
Oh yeah?
Would you prefer someone else?
No, I guess you're okay.
That leaves me and Clover as a pair then.
Yep.
Looks like we're all set.
We'll take the cyan door on floor A and the blue door on floor B.
Okay.
All right. Clover and I'll take the magenta door and the red door.
That leaves us with the yellow and green doors then. Once we're all done, let's meet in the floor B warehouse, alright?
Got it.
See you later then.
Plot twist! Quark escapes, and then we're locked in here. I imagine that's probably what's gonna happen. That seems the most likely option.
Through the infirmary we go.
Plot twist, the old lady's gone. There's no one in the infirmary. No Quark and no killer. At least as far as I can see.
Well, there is someone here. Technically, at least. The old woman.
Oh yeah. It looks like she was killed in the same fashion because there's a stab wound in the chest. She was lying silently on the bed furthest away from us. If it weren't for the bloodstains on her chest and our arm, her peaceful expression would have fooled most people into thinking she was just asleep. The blood had dried and darkened, and now looked like any other stain. That was when I noticed it. Oh! She had a bracelet too! Huh? Wait a minute. Look at her wrist.
It seems remarkably clean.
Yeah. For some reason, there's no blood on this part.
Maybe she had something on her wrist. A watch, perhaps.
Watch?
Yes. It was likely removed after she was killed. That would account for the lack of blood splatter on her wrist.
A watch, huh? I don't know. It just looks like it was kinda wide for a watch. Aren't women's watches usually thinner?
You raise a good point. Perhaps it was some kind of jewelry?
Or the obvious! Jewelry? You mean like a bracelet or something? Of course! Why didn't I see it sooner? This is the same size and shape as our bracelets! Look! Look! It's exactly the same width!
Then that would mean...
She was wearing a bracelet when she was killed. She was a participant, just like us.
Are you sure? This old woman, a player in the nonary game.
Kay, is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. If you're correct, then where did the thief hide the stolen bracelet? We were quite thorough during our earlier search, but I know that I saw nothing, and none of the others reported finding a bracelet either.
Then that means they've been holding on to it this whole time. They probably still got it.
That would seem likely.
No, wait. If they've been carrying it around, the sensors in the chromatic doors would have picked it up. Without the right combination of bracelets, the secondary door would never have opened.
So our suspect is not only a killer and a thief, but a skilled imposter as well.
What are you saying?
After killing the old woman, they put on her bracelet. In fact, it is entirely possible they are wearing it still.
Who has concealed
Yes,
arms?
that would make sense.
So the killer's running around with the old woman's bracelet.
Yes,
And you're telling me they're probably wearing it?
correct. Do you remember what Zero Jr. told us? Something about how the bracelet will come off if the wearer's heart stops. I don't recall the exact words, but in any event, once the old woman had died, her bracelet would have detached, allowing the killer to easily collect it, so that they could
Why?
participate in the nonary game, I imagine.
What?
I suspect the killer was someone who was not originally intended to be a participant.
Oh.
For whatever reason, however, they were willing to go to great lengths to ensure that they were. To that end, they killed the old woman, who was one of the original participants, and took her place.
Oh. But why would someone do that?
That? I have no idea. Certainly they must have a goal of some sort. You would have to be mad to choose to come here. But as to what that goal is, and how the killer intends to achieve it, I'm afraid I do not have even speculation.
That's interesting.
Have you noticed something?
Well, there's blood all over the lady's arm, except for right here. Since that's where the bracelet was, then the bracelet the killer stole should have blood on it.
Right.
But none of us is wearing a bloody bracelet.
Sigma, please tell me you're kidding. The killer would have, of course, wiped the blood off. Only a fool would walk around with a bracelet covered in blood.
So you're saying they cleaned it?
Yes. Have you discovered something?
Okay. I know how we can identify the killer.
Oh?
Luminol! We just need some of that luminol. It doesn't matter how well they cleaned it. There should be some traces of blood left.
Aha, I see. That could very well work. We should have everyone gather in the rec room then. That is where the luminol was, I believe.
Yeah. First we need to finish looking for Quark, though. We've got the infirmary and everything beyond the green door. Once we're done with that, we can head back to floor B to meet up with everyone else.
Understood. Shall we go then?
Yeah? Oh my god, why didn't I think of that?
We could have sprayed everybody with luminol, then we'd know the truth.
Probably. Who knows? I don't know. Plot twist. Everyone's dead! I don't know. I really need to stop being so morbid. I thought for a second the door just changed color. There's 3 doors here, too.
The same as what we found on the other side of the blue door.
But... what the... Looks like 2 of them are already unlocked.
So it does. The center and rightmost doors both say open. Perhaps the layout here is different.
Whatever. Let's take the door on the right first. Not like we got much choice. Please don't be another puzzle room. Oh my god. It's another puzzle room. Okay. Huh? What's this room?
That looks like a workbench of some sort.
Maybe. But what sort of work? Well, we're here to find Quark. Now look at a workbench. You go check out the far end, alright?
Very well.
Nothing. He's not here either. Hey, Kay! How's it going over there? Kay! Can you hear me? Kay was bent over with his back to me, peering underneath a thing that looked like a workbench. What the hell? I walked toward him as I spoke. Hey, man. What's going on here?
Oh, nothing.
I bent down and saw he was staring at something that appeared to be a safe.
Yes.
It's empty. Was there something in there before?
No, it was empty when I found it.
Was it?
Yes.
Then what are you doing staring into an empty safe?
I was thinking. Specifically, I was thinking about who opened this safe.
Wouldn't that have been the team that went through the green door? I think that was Dio, Phi, and Clover.
No, that's unlikely. When we met up with Dio, he told us that he had been in the treatment center. The nameplate on this door says this is the Golem Bay, however.
So you're saying they didn't go here?
I believe that is the case. Which, as you can see, is why I was puzzled. If Dio, Phi, and Clover did not open this safe, who did?
Quark! Well, there's no point in thinking about it. We should get back.
Yes, there was another unlocked door, wasn't there?
Yep. Let's get moving then. That was the treatment center door, if I believe was the correct thing. Yeah. And in we go. Treatment center. So this is the treatment center, huh?
This is the room that Dio visited.
Getting flashbacks to that dummy room. Don't you think that's kind of strange? Until now, all the chromatic doors have led to a single room each. So why are there two rooms on the other side of the green door?
An excellent question.
We can talk to the others later, I guess, and see if they know anything. Kay and I split up and began to look for places where Quark might have hidden, or small holes he might have escaped through.
Jellyfishes.
Huh? What are these?
They must be the treatment pods Dio mentioned.
The window's all covered with frost on the inside. I can't see in.
Shall we open it?
Somebody might be cryogenically frozen in there. Yes, might as well. Plot twist! Seven is hiding in one of them! Have at it. What? Oh! Found him! Quark! No. Oh no. His bracelet. It's... Oh god.
Hold on, Sigma. Calm down. Look at his chest. Can you see it moving?
What? I quickly pressed a finger to Quark's wrist. It was faint, but his heartbeat was there. He's alive. He's alive!
What a relief. I'm so glad to know he's safe.
I laughed out loud and grabbed Kay in a bear hug, or at least as much as one as I could manage. He patted me on the back and shared what I thought might have been a relieved chuckle. But if he's still alive, why is his bracelet off? Zero Jr. said it would only come off when you died.
Perhaps Zero Sr. took it off?
What?
I have no
Why?
idea.
Then, maybe Zero Sr. brought Quark here and put him in this pod thing too. Well, even if he did, we don't have any way to know why.
This pod is for medical treatment. Perhaps Quark has contracted some sort of illness.
He's sick? What has he got? Radical 6!
How would I know that? In any event, We should return and let the rest of our companions know that we found Quark. I imagine Tenmyoji in particular will be pleased.
Yeah, I bet. Do you think you can carry him, or...?
No. I believe it would be best to leave Quark here. As I mentioned, there is a chance he has fallen ill. If so, then removing him from the pod would be dangerous. The treatment he is currently undergoing could be compromised.
Fair point.
I'll close the pod's cover then. Is that all right?
Yeah. Sure. Wait. I just thought of something. Are you sure he's going to be all right?
What do you mean?
Well, what happens if he wakes up? Can he open that thing on his own?
He'll be fine. I noticed a lever inside that can be used to open the cover. So long as no one locks the pod, he should be able to leave whenever he wants.
Okay. But if someone locks him in, he's screwed?
Yes, that is what I said. But you needn't worry. You see? I have not engaged the lock. Now, we should return to the Floor B warehouse. I imagine the others are already there.
Right. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Whee! Through the map we go. Oh, stopping there. Hey, old man, get over here!
You're late.
You're one to talk. How much earlier did you get back again? I'd be surprised if you searched at all.
This is it?
Yeah. Clover and Tenmyoji still aren't back.
So, find anything?
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah? Well, go on, spill it.
I explained to them how we'd found Quark in the treatment center.
I see. Well, that's good to hear.
Jerk, making us all worried.
There is more.
And that is?
There is still some cause for concern.
Just spit it out.
Quark may have contracted an illness of some sort. As such, he has been left in the treatment pod.
Will he be alright?
Yeah, he'll probably...
Probably? Do you even...
Whatever, at least we found him. Pretty lucky he's alive, too.
What do you mean by that?
I mean what I said, genius. I'm glad he's not dead, aren't you?
As equivocal as ever, I see.
How kind of you to say so.
So, was Quark all you found? The way you were talking made it sound like there was something else.
Yeah, I'll explain that after Tenmyoji and Clover get back. There's something I wanted to ask you about first, though. When you went through the green door, did you search 2 different rooms?
2?
No, just the treatment center.
I see. Then what was the other one?
What do you mean, the other one?
You know where there's that intersection with 3 doors? Well, when Kay and I went there, 2 of the doors were unlocked. You guys unlocked the one that went to the treatment center when you went through the green door. But the other one...
Who could have opened it?
Don't look at me. I told you, we only opened the one that went to the treatment center.
Could it have been Zero Senior?
I don't know.
So did you and Kay go through the other door?
Yeah,
What was in there?
nothing really.
It appeared to be some sort of room for servicing something.
That doesn't make any sense. So what the hell was whoever opened that door looking for?
Who knows?
Tenmyoji and Clover are running rather late. Should we go and look for them?
No, there's something I want to check first.
It's never easy with you, is it?
No, not really.
Well, let's get it over with. Huh.
Oh.
This is the rec room. Dio and I came here earlier when we were looking for Quark.
So why are we here?
Was there something here you needed to see?
I said nothing and instead made my way toward the cabinet. Inside was the luminol. I reached in and pulled it out, then headed to the light switch and flipped it. The room went dark and I headed back to where the others were still standing.
Whoa, what is this?
Don't you mean what is it?
You gonna start telling ghost stories or something?
Why? You scared of ghosts?
You're kidding me, right?
Then show me how brave you are. Stick out your bracelet. You too, Phi, please.
Our bracelets?
Yeah, I want to see the underside of them.
What do you mean by that?
I mean the side on the bottom. The side that doesn't have the display on it. Come on, you really gonna make me explain this?
I know what you mean. What I'm asking is what the hell you think you're...
Just do it! It's not hard.
Should I also participate?
No, you're fine, Kay. Your bracelet is a little different from ours. But I'll join in just to make it fair. There was a brief moment of hesitation before Dio and Phi stuck out their arms. I held out mine as well and wrist pointed upward.
This okay?
Yeah, just hold it like that for a moment. As fast as I could, I pulled the luminol from my pocket and sprayed it across all three of our wrists.
Ugh, cold. What the hell, man?
Dio jerked his arm back with a shout. Don't see anything glowing. Phi's bracelet is clean. So's mine, of course.
That leaves only Dio.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'll explain in a minute. Just show me your bracelet. Is something wrong? Just show it to me. Come on, Dio, we don't have time for this.
Why do I have to do what you tell me to?
Because I'm trying to prove your innocence.
Oh, like hell you are. I don't know what you're looking for, but you're not gonna find it on me.
Then just show me your arm!
No! You don't get to order me around, I have rights!
As he spoke, Dio made a break for the exit. He didn't get far.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dio.
Thank you, Kay. He spun around toward the other exit. Right. Stop him!
Don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
All three of us leapt at Dio. Ooh! Oh! Oh! You've got the old woman's bracelet. That or you killed Alice. Maybe both. I knew it. His bracelet's glowing. Then that means...
Let me go! Get off of me, you fuckers!
Dio, you killed the old lady.
No! You don't understand. This is all some kind of... a mistake.
Well, shit, there might be the possibility that... Okay, fine. Let's think in the process that Dio is innocent. Somebody killed the old woman before he woke up, and then put her bracelet on him to make us think that he killed her.
Shit!
What's going on here? I think it's about time you gave us the full story.
As quickly as I could, I explained to Phi what Kay and I had just noticed on the old woman's wrist.
So the person with the bloody bracelet would have to be the person who killed her.
Yeah, exactly. Even if they'd wiped it off, I figured the luminol would still react to the blood. Looks like I was right. We've got you, Dio. You might as well confess. Well...
Alright, fine. You caught me. I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Are you
Why?
Zero?
No. I was under orders. I was sent here to do something.
Under orders? You mean like Clover? To do what?
Who gave you this order?
I'll die before I tell you.
So your orders were more important than Alice and Luna's lives?
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I killed the old lady, but that's it. I don't know anything about what happened to Alice and Luna.
That wasn't you? Okay, Sigma, please think logically here. Ask Kay to check Dio's pockets. If he has the gun, then then there's a chance that he's innocent. If he doesn't have the gun, then he's guilty as fuck.
Tread carefully, Sigma. This man is not to be trusted. He has already shown he is willing to lie and kill.
Come on, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Even if we do believe you, you're still a killer. You just haven't killed as many people.
Exactly. He should be restrained somehow. If we leave him be, he may well kill again.
Let's break his legs. Oh wait, that's a little too much. But where would we put him?
Is there a room we can lock or anything?
Ah, perhaps we could put him in one of the treatment pods.
Ah, yes, we could lock him in there.
Once we've locked it, he should be unable to escape.
Oh yeah.
Hey, wait! I'll be good, I promise.
Yeah, I think you're onto something. Okay, let's go with that.
Come on, please. Hey, listen to me.
We'll let you out when the white door's open. Someone's going to need your bracelet to open the secondary door.
Don't fuck with me, you guys. There's no way in hell I'm going in that thing. Let go! Let me go! God damn it! I told you assholes to let me go! You can't do this! Stop! Stop! Please stop! Please! No, you can't! Ah!
You're kind of outnumbered and outpowered right now, Dio. What the? And in you go. Lock.
Open this fucking thing! I said open it, goddammit!
I don't think so.
Ah, you're gonna pay for this! When I get out of here, I'm gonna fucking end you!
So, I guess we figured out who the murderer was. And we found Quark.
Now all that's left to do is find Clover and Tenmyoji.
Yeah.
Why don't we head back to the warehouse and start from there?
Seems about as smart as any decision, really.
They may have already returned.
Good point.
Let's go.
Yep. Warehouse B. Clover just got, oh my god, just had like a dark moment of Clover just standing over Tenmyoji's body and she's got an axe like, hey, you remember this? Oh. Looks like they aren't back yet.
Perhaps they went to look for us.
Oh man. Now we've got to go look for them.
How much time until the white door's open?
50 minutes.
Then I don't think we really need to hurry yet. Why don't we wait a little longer? For all we know, they're on their way back right now.
Kay and I nodded. I mean,
By the
we got
way,
much choice.
there was something I wanted to ask you guys about.
What's up? Oh yeah?
Yeah. Quark's bracelet. When we found him in the pod, he wasn't wearing it. Why?
How should I know?
Presumably, it had been taken off before we found him.
So we have no idea where it is.
Pretty much.
I see. That's not good. Without that bracelet, we won't be able to continue the game.
What?
We need 3 bracelets to open the secondary door. If we lose one...
Oh no! We wouldn't be able to go through the secondary door!
Yeah.
Who would be pairing up with Quark?
Quark's bracelet should be a red solo. That would mean he'd be with the cyan pair.
Who's the cyan pair?
Clover and Tenmyoji.
The 2 people who are missing.
Quark's bracelet is gone, and his 2 teammates have disappeared.
What's going on? Does that mean Clover and Tenmyoji took the bracelet?
Well, if they found Quark before you did, yeah, there's a good chance they did.
Then, why aren't they back yet?
Perhaps they've already gone through the white door.
What? No, that's not possible. The primary doors haven't even opened yet.
Perhaps someone opened one of them. I don't know.
How? God, I keep skipping the damn dialogue so quickly.
But it's happened before. Remember the 3 doors on the other side of the green door? Someone made one of them open. Perhaps this is the same thing.
But that's against the rules.
Yes, I know. But if the person opening the doors is Zero Senior, do you really think the rules matter? Zero Senior controls the entire game.
So are you saying Clover or Tenmyoji is Zero Senior?
It is a possibility. It would explain why they still haven't shown up.
Could they really have taken Quark's bracelet and gone through one of the white doors?
If they did, we won't know where they went until the doors open for the rest of us.
So I would assume.
This has been mostly novel and no puzzle solving, which is kind of good for me. I kind of like the novel, more novel, honestly. This is still all just speculation, though. Maybe we should go look for them again. One of us can stay behind so that we don't miss them if they come back.
Okay, I'll stay.
Sigma and I will go see if we can find them then.
Make sure you get back 5 minutes before the door opens, all right?
Got it.
Oh, and don't forget to bring Dio with you.
Okay, I'll think about it. Of course. Some to this day say they can still hear him screaming in that pod. Uh-oh, music stopped. This is the pantry?
So it would appear.
Well, looks like they're not here.
When we started looking for Quark, they were sent off to search everything beyond the red door, which would have meant this room.
Not gonna do us any good to hang around here, though. Let's head upstairs.
Very well.
Back to the moderately disturbing music. Okay, not disturbing, unsettling. That's a better word. Okay. Am I the only one getting kind of a weird, like, unsettling feeling in their spine right now? I kind of am feeling that right now. Shit, I didn't even bother to look at where I am on the flowchart right now. Okay, yeah, that's, yeah, that music is, a little bit more unsettling than before. No one here either, huh? Temyoji loves scotch so much, I thought we might find him here drinking some. It was around that time that I noticed Kay was acting strangely. He was staring at the shelf of alcohol in a way that I could probably would have described as blankly, if I could have actually seen his eyes. Hey, what's up? You want a drink?
Oh, no. Well, I would enjoy a drink, but this mask...
Right. Sorry. That sucks. Honestly, I'd gotten so used to the suit, I'd kind of forgotten you were wearing it. Why the heck did they make you wear that thing anyway? You still don't remember anything?
Well, actually, I did remember a little.
Really?
Yes.
What did you remember?
My father.
Your father? When, Dad, you remember that? Did it just pop out of nowhere? Okay, is that it? Wait, did you just pull a pun? Or is that intentional? Or was that an accident?
Please, don't joke.
Oh! It actually was intentional.
This is serious.
Sorry. So, you remembered who your father was?
Yes.
What about your mom?
I don't seem to have one.
Oh. So, your dad raised you?
Well...
Kay stopped for a moment, then calmly folded his hands in front of him.
I was raised in the facility where my father worked.
Oh!
He was the only person who worked there, which meant he was the only person I saw until I was older. That had been the situation for as long as I could remember, though, so I never thought it odd.
Huh. He's having a flashback, but it's like... God. So, maybe he's like an android or something? Or... I mean, if Zero Jr. is basically, you know, an AI, maybe K is like a biomechanical or robot that, you know, is capable of growing like a human? Or is that intentionally how his memory is making him remember himself as a young child? Because that literally looks really, really adorable, even with the rabbit. Oh boy, that's Zero, ain't it? He wouldn't allow me to go near him while he was working. Oh! He wouldn't allow me to go near him while he was working. But the only times he wasn't working were the times when he was sleeping. As such, the only communication I had was with the education software he'd given me. I suppose I was a fairly expressionless child then. We developed body language to communicate with others, and with no one else to communicate with, I suppose it makes sense. Once I learned to read and write, I began to realize that my situation was not normal. Many of my books mentioned a mother as part of a family, and in several, the mother, the father, and children would eat meals together and talk to one another. Soon I found myself longing for a mother of my own. Someone who would always be with me, who would scold me if I did something wrong. At night, they would read to me before bedtime. If only I had a mother like that, I thought, I would be so happy. So for the first time in my life, I asked my father for something. He had finished working and as usual, was making his way toward his bedroom when I stopped him and asked him for a mother. He looked at me silently for a long moment before finally responding, "Okay." I remember to this day how happy I was at that moment. A few months later, he called me into his laboratory. It was the first time he'd ever done anything like that. My heart was beating quickly as I stepped inside. Standing next to him was a young woman, and my hopes soared. But when he said her name, or rather, her ID number, they were dashed. He had given me a robot to play the part of a mother. I didn't want a mother that was just a machine who did what a human told her to. When I told my father that, he looked surprised for the first time in my life. Then he frowned, coughed, and admonished me for being a whiner. He'd never scolded me for anything before. At first I was surprised, then angry. Hot tears streamed down my face. My father ordered the robot to take care of me and shooed us out of his lab. The robot was very convincing, and she smiled and spoke as if she was a real person, but I refused to answer her and locked myself in my room. You can talk to a robot and it will respond, but in the end you're still talking to a machine, not a person. If that was what I'd wanted, I'd still had the education software my father had given me. When I ignored the robot as it tried to take care of me, it looked sad. It couldn't really be sad, of course. It was only programmed to look that way. A robot's facade of sadness didn't mean anything to me. After that, I stopped expecting anything from my father. We'd never really spoken to begin with, so it was easy enough for me to make sure we never saw one another. I lived my life as if he didn't exist. Perhaps it seems strange to you that I continue to live with him, but I never considered leaving. Perhaps in the hidden depths of my heart I longed for a relationship with my father. Everything changed when I was 18. I left my room one morning to find a woman standing outside of it. She was the first human I'd ever seen, apart from my father, and I was understandably surprised. For a moment I thought my father had created a new robot, but when I told her that, she laughed and explained that she had come to help him. As it turned out, she was a very mysterious person. She was much older than I was. Something about the way she behaved was almost girlish. She would tell me stories about the world outside in such a way that I was never sure if she was telling the truth or making up fantastic lies. Ultimately, though, the truth didn't matter. I loved her stories. She wasn't helping my father directly with his research, so I spent most of my days with her. Before long, I discovered she'd known my father when he was young. She told me stories of how he'd fallen in love as a younger man, and I began to imagine that the person he'd fallen in love with had been her, and that she was, in fact, secretly my mother. After she settled in with us, our long-established routine began to change drastically. First, we started to eat together. Before then, I'd never shared a meal with anyone in 18 years. She scolded me for my table manners, or more accurately, the lack thereof. If I was going to eat with others, she said, I need to be more polite. Having eaten alone for my entire life, manners had never been something I'd even thought about. My father got in trouble too, when he made the mistakes of reading through research papers during dinner. The look of surprise and embarrassment on his face made me burst into laughter. I couldn't remember the last time I'd shared a laugh with my father. It might have been the first time. The room we considered our living room changed too. Before, it had just been another room, but she made it comfortable. After we finished our dinner, I would sit on the sofa and relax with her and my father. Those times are the ones I cherish the most. For a little while every day, I got the family I'd longed for ever since I was a child. At her suggestion, I started to help with my father's research. He specialized in genetic engineering, and I discovered I had an interest in it as well. Time faded away, and as I lost myself in research. Now that we were working and studying together, my father and I had a great deal to talk about. For the first time in my life, we began to speak with one another like a father and son. Whenever I impressed him with something I'd learned, I felt a surge of happiness, and it drove me to study even harder. My days felt full, right, and meaningful. But most importantly, I was happy. That old woman! 4 years passed in the blink of an eye, until one day I happened to overhear my father and the woman speaking in the laboratory. Oh my god, that's not Ace, is it? Their tone was serious, so I listened closer, curious to know what they were talking about. That is when I heard her say that she planned to give her life to achieve their goals. It was clear that she wasn't being metaphorical. She would have to die. I was in shock. The research I had thrown myself into would lead to her death. I asked my father to stop his research immediately. He refused to listen. She agreed with him. She told me that she had been prepared for what she had to do since the day she came to our facility. My father had known about it from the beginning as well. Angry and disappointed, I began to investigate what exactly the research I'd been helping with was working toward. Morphogenetic fields? Perhaps I thought I could figure out a way to keep her alive. I discovered much more than I'd bargained for. To begin with, I learned that the ultimate success of my father's research would require a good deal of sacrifice. And I also learned that my own existence was just another part of his project. I had been created to function as my father's spare. If he died during his research, I was intended to continue it in his place. I was stunned. I was furious with my father, and with her, and even with the research I'd poured myself into for 4 years. There was only one thing to do. Destroy the facility, and end my father's horrible research once and for all. I made plans to destroy the main reactor, and with it the entire facility. But she saw right through me. My father was livid, and locked me in my room until his research was complete. All I could think of was how I might stop him. She did her best to convince me that I'd misunderstood, that everything would be fine. As much as I wanted to believe her, I remembered in the back of my mind that she had been the one who pushed me to become involved in my father's research. Had that been an earnest desire to give me something to do with my life? Or... still, I couldn't bring myself to hate her. She had given me a reason to live. Even if she had conspired with my father to mold me into his replacement, the warmth she'd showed me had been real. She'd made me feel as if I had a real family, and that was something I wouldn't have given up for the world. I pleaded with her to leave, but she quietly shook her head. There was something very special to her, she told me. He had saved her life once, and she felt her death would help to repay that favor. She would have liked nothing more than to marry him and live a happy and normal life together, but she couldn't. For his sake, she said, and for the sake of the future she had wanted, she was determined to see my father's research succeed. I realized then that although she was the most important person in my life, there was someone more important than me in hers. She tried to explain that beyond what we could see was a future where no one would have to die, but I refused to listen. What good was a potential future to me? It was what I had now that I wanted. I couldn't stand to think that she would give her life for a man I'd never even seen. So I shut myself off from the world. Perhaps that is why I lost my memory. Dude. Kay let out a deep, tired sigh.
I'm sorry. I lost track of time.
It's okay.
Not having any memories is less than desirable, but it could be argued that regaining them is almost more taxing.
So, you remember almost everything?
No, the details are still indistinct, especially more recent events.
Huh.
Sigma, I'm sorry, but would it be alright if I laid down for a bit?
What's wrong?
I don't feel very well. It must be because I remembered so much so quickly. My head feels like it's going to explode.
Are you okay?
Yes, I think I just need to rest.
Okay. Take as long as you need. I'll go look for Clover and Tenmyoji myself.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Dude. Kay lowered himself heavily onto the bed sofa in the corner of the room. Dude. Well, guess I better get moving then. I stepped out of the room and nearly ran into Phi. What are you doing? You're supposed to be waiting back in the warehouse.
Yeah, I know. I just decided to go check on you guys.
Oh.
I waited a long time and nobody showed up. Judging by your face, you haven't found them either.
No.
Damn.
Sorry.
Where's Kay?
Yeah. He's in the lounge.
You decided to split up?
Well, not quite. Instead of waiting for my answer, she opened the door to the lounge and walked in.
What's up with him?
I guess he's not feeling too well. He said he wanted to rest for a bit.
Is he alright?
I think so. We should leave him alone right now, though. Remember, there's a real person inside that suit. I'm sure he's just tired.
Tired, huh? How are you feeling?
What?
I feel tired just looking at you. Your face is like a week-old sock.
Thank you? Really? Well, I guess I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little exhausted. I mean, all of a sudden I wake up trapped in some weird-ass game, and then dead bodies start turning up. Honestly, I'm amazed I've managed to hold on to my sanity for this long. Just about everything here makes absolutely zero sense. What's our flow at? This is a long as fuck segment. Just about everything here makes absolutely zero sense. The more I try and figure out any of it out, the more I feel like my brain is just going to melt and run out of my ears. You know what I'm talking about, right? We managed to figure out who the killer was, but there's still 100 other questions we have no idea about. Where the hell are we? Why are we even here? What's this whole nonary game thing for? And what is Zero Senior up to? Hell, how about who Zero Senior is? The rabbit said he was one of us, but... Do you think it's Dio?
Who knows?
Besides, we still don't know why Dio killed them. He said he was ordered to do it, but... And then there's more, too. What about the old lady? Who is she? What's her deal? Hell, what are any of our deals? I don't know jack shit about anybody here. I don't even know anything about you, Phi.
Are you serious? You can't honestly suspect me, can you?
No, that's not it.
I'm just like you. I was kidnapped on December 25th and brought here too.
She trailed off. What? The hell is that? You heard that, right?
Yeah. It came from the hallway.
Let's go have a look.
There's nobody here.
Maybe they got on the elevator?
Let's try hitting the button. If the door doesn't open immediately, then we'll know the elevator's downstairs.
somebody went down.
Thought so.
Let's go. This video is going on longer than I intended. Which way? Where do you think they went?
Let's just head for the green door.
Why?
Because the treatment center's there. That's where Dio and Quark are.
Oh! So?
You aren't worried? I just want to make sure they're safe.
They're fine. Tenmyoji or Clover probably made that noise. Well, maybe both of them. But I don't think they'd hurt Quark or Dio.
Are you sure? Dio admitted to killing the old woman, but he still insists that he didn't kill Alice or Luna. What if he's telling the truth?
Are you serious? You're gonna believe him?
Doesn't matter. I just want to know if they're safe.
Then let's go in there.
No harm in being careful.
Alright, fine. Treatment Center. We headed to the first pod. I cracked open the top and lifted it back. There was Quark, sound asleep. See?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I was probably getting worried for nothing. How about Dio?
Let's open his. Oh, God damn it. Okay. What the hell?
Check his pulse.
There's no... Yeah, I was getting ready to say it's pointless to check. Look at the bracelet. It was pointless to check his pulse. He was obviously dead. But I did it anyway. Yeah, he's dead.
Look.
Oh.
The oxygen level for his pod says 0%.
So he's suffocating. And that means he asphyxiated. But why?
Someone must have tampered with the pod and lowered the oxygen levels.
Who?
Look, we should go tell Kay about this.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah. Without waiting for me to follow, Phi turned and ran off. I took a deep breath and followed. Phi and I burst into the lounge and ran up to Kay. Kay! Wake up! Something's happened! When he didn't move, I grabbed him by the shoulders and shook. He twitched and quickly sat up.
What is it?
We explained about how we'd found Dio dead and how it looked like he died of asphyxiation. It appeared that someone had reduced the oxygen level of his pod to 0.
What? But why? I thought that Dio was the one who killed the old woman, Alice, and Luna. Then who killed him, if he was the murderer?
The only people who could have done it are Clover and Tenmyoji.
There's also Quark.
What? No! That's impossible! Are you suggesting Quark woke up, opened his pod from the inside, killed Dio, and then went back to sleep? Yes, he was capable of opening the pod by himself.
No, I'm just saying that strictly speaking, it's a possibility. So just, you know, take it into consideration.
I'll take it in consideration, I'm listening.
Well, in that case, Phi, I hate to say it, but doesn't that mean that you could have done it?
Me?
Yes, you could have done it any time after Sigma and I left the Floor B warehouse.
Don't give me that. I was waiting for Clover and Tenmyoji to show up. They never did, though, so I got impatient and went to find you guys. Then I bumped into Sigma in front of the lounge.
She went on to explain about the sound we'd heard.
I see. So you heard something. Then perhaps it is likely that Clover and Tenmyoji were at fault.
Were the two of you together the whole time you were investigating?
Yes, we were.
You never split up or anything?
Nope.
In any event, we don't have a great deal of time to discuss it.
No, fuck. Oh, crap. We've only got 7 minutes until the primary door's open.
Alright, let's get back to the Floor B warehouse. Maybe Clover and Tenmyoji are already there.
Oh, but where is Dio's bracelet?
His what?
Huh?
You didn't take it? Dio was a green solo. Phi and I are the magenta pair.
Shit. You're right.
Oh, God.
Without Dio's bracelet, we won't be able to open the secondary door.
I fear not.
Then we need to hurry. We'll drop by the treatment center on the way back and grab the bracelet.
All three of us don't need to go. You two go on ahead. I'll get the bracelet.
Alright.
Oh, one other thing. I need to give you these.
The yellow pair bracelets? Were these Alice and Luna's?
Yes. Without these, you would be stuck. So, here you are. Please, take them.
I grabbed the bracelets and shoved them into my pocket.
Alright, let's get going.
Okay. Shit! They're not here!
Maybe they did go through the door, like Kay said.
With Quark's bracelet?
Or
what? Oh, come on, man. You better not give me that maybe they're already dead crap. I get enough of it from Dio. You've gotta be kidding me. This isn't funny, Phi. If you're right, then you, Kay, Quark, and I are the only people still alive in here.
Hey, lay off. I want to believe they're alive too. But
We heard a noise and turned.
I apologize for keeping you.
did you get Dio's bracelet?
Well, technically, yes, but...
Huh?
Best you just see it.
What?
This is what I found in Dio's pod.
What?
Someone broke it? What the hell?
I assume whoever murdered Dio did this.
But why? There's no point.
I can't say for sure, but if I were to guess...
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
With a bracelet like this, I doubt we can get past the secondary door.
That means Kay and I will...
Oh no. Shit! You're gonna...
When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically close. If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll be penalized.
I see. That's what they wanted.
Shit!
Whoever killed Dio wanted to use the game to kill me and Kay. That's why they broke the bracelet.
I think so. It makes the most sense.
How can you be so calm? In 5 minutes you're gonna be...
Go on ahead, Sigma. You have those bracelets Kay gave you, right? You should be able to get through the secondary door with those. So just...
Fuck that! You know I can't just ditch you guys like that!
But if you stay here, you'll...
You think I don't know that? What kind of monster am I if I just leave you here to die? Ugh. God damn it! This is bad. What was I going to do? I needed to calm down. Just calm down. Calm down and think. There had to be a way to save them. There had... What? What? You're kidding. I can't... Okay. How can Phi and K be saved? Lock number 1. Oh... Okay. Well then. We have come across our first roadblock. We experienced our first ending, which not really is an ending, it's just a dead end. And we've come across a lock. Okay. Shit. Jesus, fuck, I don't know what to do. I guess the only thing I can do now is just go back to that option and choose a different path. Or choose the other path. That was the blue door. I did it. Did that. Game over. How can Phi and K be saved? Damn. Okay. Shit. I didn't solve any puzzles. This was just strictly novelesque. And my god, that was a freaking long one. Okay. That's where I'm ending it. I kind of have to, honestly, but... Shit, I was not expecting that. Now I'm even left with even more questions. Where the hell are Clover and Tenmyoji? What the fuck are they doing? Where are they? Are they dead or something? Or are they just playing hide and seek or something? What if they're locked somewhere? No, that can't be it. Damn it. I'm not entirely sure what to think, but whoever has Quark's bracelet basically has the 9 in this particular instance. Shit. Okay. Off to a great as fuck start, aren't we? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm mentally borked. I learned a little bit more about... K, but... I hope you guys enjoyed this longer-esque episode, even though I barely did anything. So if you guys like this video, let me know. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh my god, my head.